We've had some flakes flying around the backyard periodically throughout the evening, Jeremy.
But they haven't amounted to much here in our backyard, just a coating on those cold enough surfaces to support it. Now we're going to be warming up as we head into the next few hours, so any of this frozen precipitation will actually change over to rain by the time we get to sunrise. So not going to be too much of a problem for you unless you are going to be driving through the rain and that's an issue, but just have the umbrellas handy for the latter portion of the morning. The frozen stuff should be gone by the time we do have that sunrise above the horizon. Let's take a live look at Williamsport, where we have a lot of the frozen stuff on the lens of the camera. Boy, it's hard to make out anything except for some lights there on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. I think that was a car that just went by, but some freezing rain mixing in right now in central Pennsylvania, causing maybe an icy glaze on some of the surfaces like cameras, whereas in stark contrast, there's a live view from our rooftop camera, just a few flakes, very fine in nature, and everything's moving fine on 81. But remember, if you're driving between 9 p.m. tonight and 4 a.m. tomorrow, there could be some slick spots, especially in the Poconos. So just take things a little bit slower than you normally would and expect some delays tomorrow morning. 30 is the current temperature. We had a high today of 33. Winds are variable at 6 miles per hour. They're going to continue to increase as we head through the overnight and into your day tomorrow. Right now, they're sustained at 17 miles per hour in Wellsboro. Less than 10 for pretty much everybody else. Current temperatures right now below the freezing mark for those of you in Lopez and Lake Harmony. At 30 in Scranton, 32 on the dot for Auburn, same for Lewisburg, Danville, and Selinsgrove. Lock Haven also at the freezing mark, Renova too. But warmer air is working its way into the system and causing some of this changeover from frozen precipitation in the form of snow to some freezing rain and sleet. And before we know it, it'll change over to some rain for everybody. So there's a live look right now, some freezing rain and sleet mixing its way in near Renova out in Clinton County. We've got a more substantial band of snow from Susquehanna and Bradford counties out through Sullivan County, down through Union and Snyder counties too. Those of you in Northumberland County seeing the flakes flying around, really just light flakes right now for Lackawanna and Luzerne counties. Let's take a closer look at that mixing occurring right now in northwestern Clinton County. Could be some pinging going on. Remember, sleet pings and freezing rain clings. So that's how you can tell the difference. Sleet is actual pellets of ice falling out of the sky, whereas freezing rain is raindrops freezing on contact on surfaces less than 32 degrees. There is a satellite and radar picture when you look at the entire East Coast. We've got the snow showers in the Northeast, some mixing going on down through the Appalachians, and then all the way down through the Gulf Coast. Look at these heavy rain showers. Those will be moving in for those of us in central Pennsylvania by late morning, early afternoon tomorrow. So here's your temperature trend over the next 18 hours or so. We'll stay below the freezing mark or at it till just after midnight, and then temperatures will steadily rise into the afternoon. No threat of icy roads or anything once you're going home tomorrow after the morning commute. Really, the problem for icy glazes would occur specifically in our mountainous regions, and that would happen primarily before sunrise. So here's your weather headlines this evening. We'll have some light snow and light mixing going on for freezing rain and maybe some sleet too. Then overnight, those spotty rain showers will take over. And we're tracking another system Saturday into Sunday morning that could bring yet another wintry mix. So here's how I see things on future clouds on radar. Continued snow showers for those of us in central Pennsylvania making their way eastward. Some mixing going on too along the fringes by as early as 10 o'clock tonight. Then things changing over quickly to rain as temperatures rise above the freezing mark towards sunrise. Now look at this pretty substantial band of rain showers that could happen throughout the late morning, early afternoon on Thursday, and maybe a flake or two coming in, lake effect in nature, late Thursday night. Ice accumulations highest would be in the Poconos. That's where there could be some slick spots. Talking about snow, maybe a half-inch of snow will fall out of the sky, but with all the rain that's out, we're going to get maybe over 3/10 of an inch of rain in central Pennsylvania. That's going to wash away any of the snow and sleet that we get by the time we get into the late morning, early afternoon. This is your dog walking forecast. That's Charlotte. She is just too adorable with her own jacket. Not the best night to walk the pup with the snow and mix going on, but just take things slower in case there are any slick spots on sidewalks. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 40s, going to feel very warm by comparison to what we've been dealing with for your Thursday. And what's great for Friday, for Valentine's Day, no problems as far as travel and no problems as far as going out to eat with your date.
That is great news.
Yes, it is.
Thank you very much.
But Saturday's a different story.
Do all your dating on Friday.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.